Hi, this is Lulu, and I'm signing in with
Dave, bro.
yes. And what are you like most well known for?
Probably Street Fighter, I guess, in Toronto.
Yeah. So how long have you been doing this?
Pretty much since HD Remix came out. So that was in 2008.
Wow.
And then, so I played like maybe 5 months before that. I started playing Super Turbo on GGPO.
Okay. Wow.
And that's how I started. And then yeah, my first tournament was HD Remix in Toronto.
And how did you do in your first tournament?
That tournament, I got 5th place, and that was also Mr. Trite's first tournament.
Oh, wow.
And we went to elementary school together, and we never saw each other until we both got into the Street Fighter scene, and that was like our first tournament together, and now like he's a top player, and like,
wow.
yeah, so it was pretty cool. So
have you met anyone else just like that?
Not in my past like that. Like I've seen a couple people here who came to the tournament today, who I haven't seen them since high school 4 years ago, and they're here and randomly like they're playing Street Fighter and like they're wearing Team Spooky shirts. Like
that's pretty awesome.
yeah, so it's pretty crazy.
Yeah, I've actually had the same experience too. Like I haven't seen these people since high school, which was 4 years ago.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden they're here.
Yeah,
and they
yeah.
only know my boyfriend.
Through Street Fighter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they don't know me that well. And then they remember me and they're like, they only ask about my boyfriend, which is the funny part. But
Yeah, it's a common story.
common story. No,
Yeah.
no hating. So, sorry, excuse me. I was wondering, so how do you feel? Like, how did you do against the American players?
I pretty much got owned.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't do well at all this weekend. Throughout teams, I didn't win a game. Singles, I think I got like 17th or something, and like that doesn't really mean much because it's like a lot of people got DQ'd because like so much of the bracket carried over to the Sunday that a lot of people just left. Like, so kind of disappointing, but motivational at the same time.
Awesome. So I had another question. So sorry.
That's okay.
I'm kind of like mind boggled. What other games do you play as well?
I also play Marvel a little bit. Like I like beat 'em ups. Like if you go outside of fighting games, like Final Fight and like this new Scott Pilgrim game. Like that was one of the last games I beat.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is there any other kind of genres that you go into as well, other than fighting games?
I've been playing like a little bit of Gears of War 3.
Oh, wow.
I never played any of the other ones though, so like I really suck. But yeah, it's fun. It's fun. Like I'm not really into gaming so much outside of Street Fighter because like Street Fighter alone takes up so much time, right?
Yeah,
if you want to
exactly.
get good. Yeah, it's hard to make the time.
So I was wondering, do you have a significant other at the moment?
No.
No, because like I know I've seen actually quite a few of gamers right now that came to T12. They brought their emotional support.
Oh yeah.
So I was wondering, are you like looking for that as well, like sort of?
Yeah, I had a 3-year relationship up until like April of this year, and so I've just been kind of enjoying my space a little. You know what I mean?
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah, kind of floating. So.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to do kind of like the couple/singles edition too.
Oh, yeah.
So I was just asking a little bit of it.
Yeah, there were a lot of those this weekend.
Yeah.
I saw like at least like 10 different girls, and normally at a tournament you'll see like 3.
Yeah, exactly. So like hopefully, how do you feel about girl gamers coming out to these kind of tournaments?
I think it's awesome. It's like why should there be a divide if a girl is interested in the game, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, if there's interest, like, but the problem is it's like at the same time we're human beings, right? Like the stigma's still there. It's hard to deal with for some people, right? But that's understandable.
What do you think that we can do to improve that stigma, sir?
Just come out. When girls come out and they're discouraged, like don't feel discouraged. Just keep coming out. Yeah, realize that if a guy's awkward around you, it's probably because he hasn't been around many girls or whatever. Like just keep coming out. Keep playing with them. He gets a little more comfortable. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and then you get a little more comfortable, and then it'll just be normal, right?
Yes.
It's not normal until it happens normally, right?
Definitely.
Yeah.
And through this like kind of gaming experience and how like you've gotten well known as sort of a top player in Toronto, has this taught you anything outside of the gamer world?
For sure. It's skills that you need to be really good at Street Fighter. Like you could definitely apply to like all facets of life. So the idea that like lighting someone up, like that's very common. Like I work in retail, right? So retail is all about like, what have you done for me lately? If you're doing a better job, like than the guy before you or the guy after you, then that's all that matters. You're gonna get noticed for that, and the other guy gets lit up.
Exactly.
Yeah, so it's like the same kind of mindset could be used in like the world's competitive. The economy's not like good right now, right?
Exactly. So they're looking for the cream of the crop.
Yeah. At the end of the day, like money's money. So people are ruthless, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so I had another question. So what else do you do outside of gaming?
Right now, I'm an assistant manager at a New Balance store.
Wow.
Yeah. So just like at a retail store. I went to school for culinary.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
So are we gonna see you later on in the future cooking up a storm?
well, the thing was, like, this job offers me better hours to play like Street Fighter. Like when you're a cook, you're often working 12 hours a day. It's stressful. It's tiring. Like if I was probably working as a cook right now, I wouldn't play Street Fighter at all. Just because like if you're working at a restaurant where you're making the same money I am at my job, it's like stressful. 'Cause you're working there a lot.
Okay, so I just had like another question as well that's outside of gaming.
Mm-hmm.
So what are like other kinds of hobbies that you enjoy, like sort of like working out, playing sports? Is there anything else that you would also like?
I'm a runner as well. So yeah, like in the last 2 years, I've done like probably 12 races, road races.
Oh, okay, wow.
So I've done everything ranging from like a 5K, 10K, 15K to a half marathon.
So how do you do it all? I mean, gaming and then getting fit, getting shaped up, and then school.
There's enough time in the day.
There's enough time in the day?
There's enough time in the day. There's enough time.
Well, thank you so much for your time. And this is Dalulu, and I'm signing off with Davero.